Any moment now, they will get into the set position. And up and running, the final event of Boys Championship. The crowd comes to their feet, and it's only the first leg of the 4x400 relay, an open event. As they move along the backstretch, we see now that St. Elizabeth Technical is doing most of the running. Casey's also looking good. So too is Calabar in the middle of the field. It looks to be Casey that's doing most of the running. On the outside, though, it's St. Elizabeth and San Diego that's running. With 100 meters to go on this, the first leg. It looks to be San Diego that's coming back into the picture. Casey's also there. On the inside, Camperdown is struggling a bit. Calabar looks good, but let's see what happens. It looks to be San Diego that's going to hand over the baton first. It is San Diego first. No, it's Casey first, San Diego second, St. Elizabeth in third, and Calabar in fourth. But it looks all to be KC that's leading at the moment. It's Kingston College from Calabar that has come back into the picture. So we see Danoon Park Technical also in the picture, but it looks to be Calabar that is taking the lead. The runner from Calabar is turning up the track, but here comes Danoon Park Technical. The KC runner is fading. San Diego is coming. So too is St. Elizabeth. 100 meters to go. It is still Calabar. They're all bunched together, but here comes the runner from Calabar, who is opening up a little slight lead. Here comes the runner from Danoon, and Jago is forging ahead. San Diego makes the changeover first. Calabar makes it. So too does St. Elizabeth. Kingston College is there, but Calabar holds a slight lead. The field now is kind of sorting out themselves at the 300-meter mark on this, the third changeover. It looks to be Calabar that's in the lead. San Diego is in second position. The final leg is going to be between Daniel England and Dane Edwards, a Class 1 athlete against a Class 2 athlete. The champion Class 1 against the champion Class 2. That is coming up. But it's Calabar that's leading. 150 meters to go. San Diego coming into it. Calabar from San Diego, from Camperdown, from Stets. And Calabar opening up the lead now. San Diego trying to give his athlete, Dane Edwards and Daniel England. There they go. The champion Class 1 athlete and the champion Class 2 athlete doing battle. Daniel England opening up some room between himself and Dane Edwards at the 300-meter mark, moving along the backstretch. It's England from Edwards, and then JC and KC along with Camperdown. But it's going to be between Calabar and San Diego. I don't think Dane Edwards will be able to hold him as they come now at 150 meters to go. It's right under the top turn, the clock tower. It is Daniel England from Dane Edwards of Calabar, of San Diego. Calabar's Daniel England is going. Daniel England of Calabar is going to win this. Dane Edwards of San Diego is running to be second. Daniel England wins it for Calabar. Calabar wins the championship in fine fashion. Dane Edwards of San Diego runs a fantastic leg. Third position going to, it looks to be St. Elizabeth, with fourth position to KC. But my word, an exciting run. And what came out of that final leg was the running of really Daniel England and Dane Edwards, a Class 1 athlete against a Class 2 athlete, and it really was outstanding to see these two. Dane Edwards did an excellent job, but then he came up against a man who was in Class 1 and a man who was in better condition than he is. And certainly Daniel England providing great performances here at Boys Championship 1989.
Get some achievement in school and continue the track.
A number of universities have already made you offers. Which universities are these that you have got offers from?
Well, George Mason University, Pennsylvania. That's the two so far.
Dennis Mort has his sights set on this Class 1 100 meters. In lane 1, Michael Green of William Knibb, 10.84. Patrick Johnson of Clarendon College in lane 2, 10.83. Raphael Brown of Camperdown in lane 3, 10.75. Lane 4 is Trevor Gilbert of Camperdown, 10.79. Dennis Mort of Kingston College is in lane 5. He had the best time, 10.6. Lane 6 is Frederick Walters of Calabar, 10.82. Lane 7, Raymond Nelson of Calabar, 10.88. And in lane 8 is Rudolph Gohagen of Ferncourt, 10.85. The starter is on his rostrum, hand in the air. They're into the blocks, looking them over quite steady now. into the set position, up and running. It's an even break, and immediately out of the blocks well is Camperdown's Trevor Gilbert. But here comes Dennis Mort of KC. He's powering through. Dennis Mort of KC powering through to take victory. Second position going to Raphael Brown of Camperdown, and Trevor Gilbert of Camperdown was also there. But no doubt about who won that. That was Dennis Mort of Kingston College. At the 50-meter mark, he made his move. His superior strength and speed coming to the fore. Moving into the blocks now. Lane 1 is Delavanti Brown Wilmers. Lane 2, Plunkett of KC. Lane 3, Reed of Clarendon. Lane 4, Morse of Calabar. Lane 5 is Bennett of San Diego. Lane 6, Knight of Wilmers. Lane 7, Edwards of JC. And Russell of Campion is in lane 8. The starter raises his hand. He's looking them over, seeing that they're steady. He's going to be satisfied now. Moving them into the set position, off and running. And it's an even break. And it looks to be Russell of Campion on the outside. That's running well. Calabar, Norman Morse of Calabar is moving well. And it looks to be Wilmers' Anthony Knight. But it looks to be Calabar's Bennett. And it's going to be Calabar's Morse who wins it ahead of Wilmers' Anthony Knight. So Calabar's Norman Morse taking the class 1 110-meter hurdles. He came out of the blocks well, T.Y. It was really touch and go in the middle stages as Anthony Knight of Wilmers and Bob Russell of Campion College really made a good run on the outside. But he faded, and then it was the turn of Morse in the latter part of the race. He just really seemed to have skimmed those hurdles well, and he came through to be victorious in the class 1 110-meter hurdles. It's the running of the class 1 800 meters. In lane 1 now is Lawrence Christie of Morant Bay. In lane 2, it looks to be Yadburn Sims of Stets. In lane 3 is Michael Pantry of Calabar High School. In lane 4 is Carlton Allen of San Diego. In lane 5 is Andrew Beecher of St. George's College, and he has the best time coming into this event, 1 minute 52.96. And in lane 6 is Brian Hemming of Clarendon College. He also has the second best time coming in here, 153.58. And in lane 7 is Michael Williams of San Diego, 154.72. And in lane 8, Clarence Richards of Camperdown, 155.42. So it promises to be an exciting event. The record is held by S. Burgess of Veer Technical. It was done back in 1987, and it's 1 minute 48.34 seconds. So these runners are going to have a tough time of it. The starter sent them on their way, and they're now running in lanes as they come around to the 300-meter mark. Well, they will then cut over and take the lead from there. So already holding the lead now looks to be the runner from San Diego. It is Michael Williams who has taken the lead. Along the back stretch they go. As they come now to the 200-meter mark, it looks to be Camperdown's Clarence Richards who has taken the lead. He's followed by Andrew Beecher of St. George's College, a famous name here at Boys Championship. As they come to the top turn for the first time, it is still Camperdown's Clarence Richards who holds the lead. But now it's taken over by Beecher of St. George's. Coming up now is Stets's Yadburn Sims in second position. Beecher holds it, followed by Sims, followed by Richards, followed also by Morant Bay Lawrence Christie. The gun goes for the final lap. It is still Beecher out in the lead, but he's being hustled and jostled now by the runner from Stets, Yadburn Sims. As they move to the 300-meter mark, it is still the running of Andrew Beecher. But good running is coming from the runner from Stets, Yadburn Sims. It's Beecher and Sims at the 200-meter mark. Coming into the picture now is the runner from San Diego, Michael Williams. But it's going to be Beecher. Beecher is opening up a gap. But here comes Camperdown's Richards with a kick. Just about 100 meters to go. It is Beecher. His arms are pumping. Knees are going. It is going to be Beecher of St. George's. He's going to best this field. Yes, Andrew Beecher. Beecher takes it. The class 1 800, followed by the runner from San Diego. Look to be Michael Williams of San Diego, with second position going to Michael Williams of San Diego. But a really great run from the smallest man in the field, Andrew Beecher of St. George's.